Hi curl friends, today I'm excited to share with you my latest DevaCut and why I really like DevaCuts for curly hair and recommend them for other curly girls. So I went to Curltopia in Atlanta, Georgia. They specialize in curly hair and they have a salon full of diva stylists. So I got Bryn and I was so happy with her. She was very thorough, explained everything very well. And as you can see here, she takes each curl and cuts them individually. My hair is cut dry. All DevaCuts, your hair is cut dry. Because as we know, the shrinkage with curly hair is for real. When your hair is dry, that's how it is in its natural state. When it's wet, it's totally different. A lot shorter. So they cut it when your hair is dry. I've been getting DevaCuts for about 20 years, a long time. I've had many different, kinds of stylists, as you might imagine. And Bryn was by far the most thorough one I've had. So I went into the salon just wanting to get a basic trim. I was wanting to keep my hair long. But as you're going to see later on in the video, that's not how it worked out. So another thing I want to mention is a tip that they recommend. All stylists pretty much recommend this before your DevaCut, that you go with your hair freshly washed, which is kind of annoying because I know I spend a good hour styling and drying my hair. That doesn't even include the washing process. It's a little bit frustrating to have to do your hair and then go to the salon, get it done, get it washed again. But at least at the salon, you're not doing it yourself. You're not having to do the hard work again. But you do need your hair freshly washed because that's how they can see your hair in its natural state. And unfortunately for me, I didn't follow the rules because I'm kind of a rebel like that, and I have 4 kids. So I just honestly could not find the time before the appointment to do my hair. So my hair had a lot of shrinkage afterwards because it was kind of stretched out day 3 hair. So that's not a good idea. I don't suggest doing that. But they can work with you, and Bryn still ended up doing a great job even though I didn't do my part. So Diva salons are all over the country. You go to DevaCurl.com and you can type in your city and they'll tell you where a Diva certified stylist is near you. And these stylists are trained in the DevaCut salon in New York City. That is where the original DevaCut method was started. And they have 3 different levels to be trained in. But they're all thoroughly trained in how to take care of curly hair. I've really never been disappointed by a Diva stylist. I've liked some better than others, but I've never been upset or disappointed or walked away crying like you do when someone who doesn't know how to cut curly hair cuts your hair. And you see here how I have way shorter sides than I do the back. And that's because I thought it would be a good idea to cut my hair myself, to give myself a little trim in between going to the hair salon. Not always a great idea. Sometimes it really is good to just trust the experts, save your money, and get a really good haircut. So as you get a DevaCut, your hair is manipulated a lot as it's dry, which, as we all know, if you've got curly hair, you don't want people touching your hair because it gets messed up. Well, that's what happens when you get a DevaCut. Your hair starts to look way worse before it looks better. So don't worry if you're in the middle of your cut and you're like, oh my gosh, my hair looks so bad. What is going on? It's going to look good by the end of it. So then Bryn took me over to the sink and washed my hair, but she noticed that my hair was kind of gunked up, so she decided to do a clarifying wash with something. It was a shampoo that had honey in it That's all I remember. I don't know what the brand name was, but it smelled really nice. You could tell it had natural ingredients and natural fragrances. And she said my hair felt a lot better after she did the wash. Then you'll see here that she applies a ton of conditioner. And she does the noodling method, which is just raking the fingers through the hair, kind of finger combing the conditioner into the hair. And she uses a ton of conditioner, and I know that's a big difference between a salon that doesn't specialize in curly hair or a stylist that doesn't specialize in curly hair and one that does, is they're going to use a lot more conditioner. So not only are they going to cut your hair dry, they're going to use a lot of conditioner, which, you know, as a curly girl, that is just awesome. You're like, yes, pour on the conditioner. We want all the conditioner. So Diva Stylist will do that, and if you ask for more, they'll probably do even more. So after the conditioner, Bryn applied Diva Curl Frizz-Free Volumizing Foam. And it's full of also botanical ingredients. It's a lightweight styler that locks in moisture. I ended up buying it after my appointment. Another thing I like about DevaCuts is that they style your hair in the same way that the Curly Girl method teaches. And I love the Curly Girl method. It has done wonders for my hair. It's created by Lorraine Massey, who is also the creator of the Diva Curl line and the DevaCut. But you flip your hair upside down, and then she smoothed the products over my hair. It was the Diva Curl Ultra Defining Gel. And then she raked the products through my hair and then squeezed out the water, as you can see. And she recommended that I do a lot of scrunching because with my hair, a lot of the curl has loosened because I was applying hair color incorrectly. And that's why she ended up cutting so much of my hair off. Even though I asked for just a trim, she asked if I wanted to cut off the damaged ends. So she cut off a few inches more than I had anticipated. And then she applied a Curly Girl friendly hairspray to sort of lock in the style. And then I sat under the dryer like you normally do at a salon for about 45 minutes. And then she finished drying my hair in the chair with a diffuser. So she went back in with the scissors to make sure the shape looked really nice and the layers were even and things like that. But then she started to notice that my hair still had a lot of damage on the ends. I had about 4 to 5 months of good hair growth that was not as damaged. So she suggested we cut off more hair, and I was feeling adventurous, so I said, okay, go for it. So she ended up cutting off about 4 to 5 inches in total, and wow, my hair was a lot shorter. I did not plan on going in with hair that short, but I was really happy that I did, and I'm really enjoying having short hair because it's, you know, so much easier to take care of. It's much lighter. It doesn't get in my face. It's easier to work out. I don't have to wash my hair as often because all those dead ends have been cut off. So my hair is cooperating, and I'm not having to wash my hair as often as I used to before. So I've really enjoyed having the shorter hair and just having healthier hair and having all those dead ends cut off. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to subscribe and like this video.